Hey guys, Alex the Maniac here. My name is Ivan, and welcome to a short episode about 2.1 PTU. It's actually not PU, and Freelancer. And I had some issues logging into the test server, and I had to verify my files at the end and whatnot, and had issues logging in. And as soon as I logged in, this was kind of my first or second time that I logged in. I came across this Freelancer, but it is also a common appearance because everybody is testing their freelancer now because it's flight ready, right? It still has some issues that are not done, and I'll show them off a bit later. But you can see here, I was happy that I could explore the ship a little bit. You know, I saw it on the landing pad. My ship was right next to it on the other pad, and this was just well, I was actually going towards my ship, and then I saw it and figured, you know what? Ooh, awesome! Let's check this ship out. Shit out. And you can see here, yep, I managed to sit into this into the seat there, but yeah, I guess there's some bugs and quirks to be worked on, I guess, still. But yeah, I was, kind of thinking, okay, let's wait for the pilot. I'll sit here, look at the ship a bit and wait for the pilot to come in and take us somewhere, see how this thing flies and whatnot. And I actually didn't like the look of this ship when I first saw it and on the pictures, and the nose was kind of, I don't know, maybe too simple or something. But now the more I look at it and the thing that you can see, the whole cockpit in it, it kind of reminds me of you can see a retaliator back there if you look up in the left corner. And a hornet lifting off. But yeah, the cockpit from the outside, when you look in it, it kind of reminds me of these movies, those sci-fi movies. When they use the camera and they're flying through space and the camera goes from the outside from space and comes in into the cockpit. It's that kind of feel I get. So, I was waited nicely on the other seat, sitting there waiting for the captain since
Systems on.
I don't know what he did. You could see that guy running around. I thought he was the captain, but I don't know. Maybe he had trouble getting in, or was dropping out of the ship the whole time, or something, or he just wasn't the captain at all. So that could be the case too. But I figured, you know what? Let's take this baby for a test drive. You can see this look. Look at it. I mean, come on, doesn't it remind the movie? Yeah, there, the debris from the explosion we heard a second ago. But yeah, kind of. The more I kind of looked at this ship and
Landing gear up.
you can see here nice little animations for the landing gear, and it is kind of a transport ship, a working horse ship or something like that. There's an boom. Yep, that just happened. That was a retaliator flying directly into the stage. Got me by surprise too. You saw I just changed the camera view. I didn't expect it at all, and then tried to get that view back as fast as I could to see what the hell just happened.
Caution.
So
Front
yeah,
collision.
we are off. Let's try this baby out. I didn't even think I'll get the chance to fly this thing, but it kind of turned out well, and that's what I love in this game. You never know. You never know what is gonna happen to you. You just go in oblivious of anything, and then just awesome things start happening to you. Here I was trying out a little bit the turning, how it feels, and you can feel that it's a bigger ship, but going through that cargo space, back there, and here I tried the boost, 350 with the boost on. This is me holding down shift. Oh man, listen to those cannons. They have this oomph, that sound. I love it. I love it. I could almost like feel destroying something with them, you know, that boom, boom, big shots on something huge and then boom, big explosion going off. It's empowering, the feeling. But you can see here 220, like that's a pretty decent speed for a bigger ship, you know. Oh, look at it. I was starting to fall in love with this ship, honestly. I didn't like the design at first, but the more I just flew with it and looked at it, you know, I'm just starting to fall in love. And here I tried a little bit to boost and everything to see how it looks from the outside. I love the engines, how they burn up. That. Yeah, here it is again. But I can already imagine, you know, hauling cargo with it, you know, and I immediately went for the most dangerous place I can think of, Korea Station, like the PvP area. So I figured, you know, if you want to test this baby out,
Activated.
we'll go to Korea Station, because doing
Request to land approved.
those dogfights at the Comma race, it's kind of, you know, this ship is not designed for it. I mean, it has those fat guns, but those fast small fighters and stuff, I figured. Okay, here I wanted to park, but I didn't turn out the free look mode. almost ran the ship into the wall there. But it brakes also pretty fast. Yeah, when we were arriving at this station, I braked first, you saw it before the station, and then it accelerated again. It did decelerate really fast, though. I didn't expect that. But you can saw in there the radar didn't show the ships. The landing system doesn't show that what you have in a fighter, for example, in the middle, and then you can see that line that points to where you are above the landing pad, you know, so you can easily then find the correct line and then just move down. It doesn't work in here. I don't know if the this inner front table, how to call it, the word is again just, yeah, the girlfriend. Somebody had the ex-girlfriend of mine on their wall, but yeah, I had to give it thumbs up. But yeah, it didn't work for me, so maybe it just bugged for me right now because it wasn't my ship, or because it's just 2.1. Or maybe I think they didn't implement it all yet, so it still needs some work. But you can see in here, you can see the red lines on the floor, you know, where the cargo is gonna go, and then you will be able just to walk on the sides, you know, like two little small corridors. And I can almost imagine that cargo in there already. I mean, love to look at it. It looks like these modern planes today, you know, like the army planes that hold these big crates and cargoes. And look at the rockets on the wings. Like, it has here 6 rockets, and the black ones are actually S2, size 2, I think, and the other ones are size 1, I think, and I'm not sure about the armament. These cannons should be size 4 though, so it has 4 size 4 cannons there. They pack a pretty punch. You can see here, these black ones, I know from Arena Commander, are awesome rockets, really. They pack a punch. So he has 12 rockets. That's like pretty awesome. And here I just sped it up a little bit, and I wanted to capture this atmosphere again. I know you saw all this before, also in my videos as well, but you can hear that sound and that music that they added. It's kind of music, you know, it's more like a back sound or something. But all those other sounds that happening in that atmosphere, though, man, I can already imagine aliens waiting for you on some distant stations that you come across, and imagine going in, you don't know what awaits you, and you're at the end of the universe or who knows where, and you know if you die, because death in this game is gonna be, you know, with consequences and everything, so you gotta feel that adrenaline pumping when going into such areas. Oh man, it will come. I have to just repeat that sentence over and over to me, to myself. You know, it'll come, it'll come. So I saw this Hornet coming in, and this is the one that has that system. I forgot what's it called, but for scanning, like it's a sweet looking Hornet. It almost looks like the Hornet Ghost. But you saw here, yeah, I kind of flew across the floor here. A bit buggy, and it still has those frame drops, and that was actually the reason why they didn't put the 2.1 on the live server, is because of the frame drops mostly. Like that was the biggest problem that they had, like these huge frame drops. And I even cut a lot of that out, tried to spare you guys from it, you know, just wanted to keep these parts where you can see the ship a bit, and at the end here, like the little bit more interesting part. So I saw another ship come in. You can see it in the distance. I couldn't recognize what ship it was. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's poke it a little bit. Yeah, that was a mistake. I don't even know how he knew exactly from where I was shooting though, because when you shoot with this rifle, it has ballistic bullets. You don't see from where they come from. I don't know, maybe the light from the muzzle? I don't know. Because when you shoot with the laser gun, yeah, and I saw here my ship kind of moved, I couldn't get in. So I figured EVA and then fly in and run. We have to get this ship up and running. And here you can hear it. It's already, these hits were on the ship, like, and that's also what impressed me, like, it didn't take a punch, man. The shields were down,
Systems on.
so that was directly on the hull.
Shield charging.
And now the shields, yeah,
Landing gear up.
went down again. As soon as they were up, he shut them down again. And this is the first time I actually noticed this is a retaliator. That's what I meant. Yeah, I shot the wrong ship. And I tried here to get behind him first, and I wanted to try those rockets from the Freelancer. I figured, you know, 12 rockets, Jesus, I could destroy a station with it or something. But unfortunately, yeah, it kind of dropped me out. So that was the Freelancer, guys. And for the end here, I just added another little thing that I find out. I always wondered if that's possible, and I was in the Colac station actually in there, and then the one guy came, and then we were out the station. You can see his ship down there. That's what this guy was shooting at. And then this guy came in, and he saw my ship right now. So this is something I wonder, because I have a Mustang Alpha, and I always wondered if I can pick maybe somebody up or something. You know, you have this ladder back there when you get into the ship, because a Hornet, for example, you know that it can't pick anybody up. You go directly into the cockpit, so there really isn't any room to stow anybody or to help them out maybe. And this is kind of what yeah, made me smile, give me a smile on my face, because you actually can go in while somebody's piloting, and the best part is you can then sit there. I mean, I'm actually probably on the ladder still, but I mean, it works. Like, he's now flying the ship, and I can even see through the window like what he's doing, and where's he flying and everything. So that's pretty awesome. You know, if I come across a stranded guy or his ship got blown off, with that little cheap Mustang that I have, I can hold cargo and I can also save somebody. And when I saw that he's actually getting out of his seat, I tried to get out before him, but it kind of didn't work. And you can hear it in the background. He actually managed to get out, and I can hear him fly away. So yeah, I was kinda stuck there, and then I managed to kinda twist the camera so that I can look outside, and yeah, I saw, yep, he's actually getting into my ghost hornet, and I couldn't do anything. I was totally stuck in there, so I just wrote him a message that I hope he enjoys the hornet, and I love that the lights were going across. You can see it here across the ship. Pretty awesome stuff, man. I guess he's happy too now that he's in a hornet. I know my first time when I get out of the Mustang and get into the hornet. So. Yeah, that was it, guys. Yep. Strange things happen. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.